Hello again. Many people will be delighted to hear that there's going to be plenty of fine, sunny and very warm, if not hot weather around this long bank holiday weekend. Let's start off looking at our air mass, and there's some real warmth in the air at the moment. And whilst there is a cold front pushing its way eastwards through the end of today and overnight, it doesn't bring much cooler air behind it. In fact, with high pressure then building and a sort of heat dome evolving, we're going to see our temperatures rising through the weekend. At the moment, it looks like Bank Holiday Monday is set to be the hottest day of this heat wave. Temperatures could reach 33 Celsius. More on that in a second. Back to the here and now, and a wet end to the day across some parts of Northern Ireland, and rain then spilling in across much of Scotland as well. Could be quite heavy, a bit persistent at times. Then that cold front I mentioned does make its way eastwards through England and Wales. Ahead of it, we could have some thundery showers over some western parts, and then a short-lived spell of rain for some parts as the front makes its way across the country. But actually many places turning largely dry through the early hours of Saturday morning, and behind the front there'll be some clearer air. So some breaks in the cloud, but as I mentioned, the air's not turning much cooler, and so it is going to be a relatively mild or warm night for many of us. Temperatures generally, particularly in the towns and cities, holding up in the low or mid-teens, even high teens in some places, particularly towards the southeast ahead of that front. But in the southeast, there could be a bit of cloud, a bit of rain with that front first thing on Saturday morning, but the front does clear away towards the east. A few spots of rain over the higher ground of western Wales through the morning, and also towards the northwest of Scotland. Otherwise, lots of dry weather, lots of sunshine around. Actually, through the day on Saturday, Scotland and Northern Ireland, whilst a bit cloudier than other parts of the UK, likely to be a brighter, drier day than we've had through Friday. Across England and Wales, lots of sunshine yet again, and with that then, temperatures really rising. High 20s, possibly low 30s towards the southeast, and even further north, looking at high teens, maybe low 20s, so very warm temperatures widely well above average for the time of year. One thing to bear in mind with all the hot and sunny weather around, UV levels, yes, they'll be high. Some higher pollen levels as well to take notice of if you do suffer from hay fever. But I just wanted to highlight our sea surface temperatures. They might be significantly lower than you expect. At this time of year, the sea hasn't had the chance to warm up like it does through the summer months, and there'll be a real contrast between the air temperature and the sea temperature. So lots of people might head to the coast where it will be a touch fresher, but do be careful jumping in any bodies of water because there could be quite a shock with that colder feel to things. Through the end of the day on Saturday, it's a generally fine picture for most. Still some clouds, some rain towards the northwest of the UK. But one other thing that I wanted to highlight, with those low sea surface temperatures, if we get a bit of a breeze coming in from the sea, so a bit of an onshore breeze, that could actually lead to our temperatures dropping in a few places overnight. So whilst most towns and cities, again, holding up in double digits, perhaps not as high as through this coming night, but nonetheless, most towns and cities not falling especially cold. But yeah, some prone spots could be a bit chilly on Sunday morning, could be a touch of frost in some prone spots, and also particularly around some eastern parts of England, we could have some fog around first thing. But that will quickly burn away through Sunday morning because there'll be plenty of sunshine yet again. Still cloudier towards the northwest, Scotland, parts of Northern Ireland having some thicker cloud. There will be some rain here, but otherwise lots of sunshine, lots of blue sky, and temperatures once more rising well above average for the time of year. Mid to high 20s quite widely for England and Wales, low 30s in a few places towards the southeast as well, and towards the northwest, yes, under the cloud and rain, temperatures peg back, but similar to, well, today and Saturday, it is still going to be warmer than average for the time of year. The heat wave does continue for a little while yet. I mentioned at the start, Monday looks set to be the hottest day of this spell. We could see temperatures reaching around 33 Celsius. It would make it the UK's hottest May day on record. That's May Day, not May Day. That was earlier on in the month. It's the Whitsun bank holiday, and it is going to be a scorcher for some places. Do take care in the sunny weather. You may want to make the most of it, but there's plenty more of it to come as we go through what is half term for many of us. Lots of sunshine, and the heat isn't going anywhere particularly fast. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.